You're trying to work out a custody arrangement, but your ex travels a lot. How are you going to do it? How's the custody going to work, particularly if they want custody? My name is Akiva Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. What are you going to do in that situation? You got custody, you're in a situation where you travel a lot for work or otherwise, and how do you work it out? You're out of town every month. How's that going to work? It is true that the courts prefer a stable situation, so that means, especially if the kid's in school, that the parent that doesn't travel, that's where the kid is probably going to get the bulk of the custody. You can say, it's not fair that my job, which has a particular traveling nature to it, which nature existed at the time that we decided to have these kids, that should be held against me. You could say it's not fair, but you know what? There are practical realities that the court has to deal with. There are plenty of people who travel a lot and they have children, they decide to take a job stateside so they don't have to travel so much. Or they decide to take local work. I have over-the-road truckers who used to go state to state. They have a kid, and now they only do local driving. They're home every night. There are ways to modify it, but if you want to keep that travel schedule, understand that, the courts are going to prefer that the parent who's home most of the time and available to the child is probably going to have most of the custody. Having said that, you can probably share calendars. There are apps that you can use to keep track of changing schedules and all that. There are parenting plans that could include variables in them so that if you do have to travel because of work, that there can be a modification. Maybe there can be a modification to get more time in the summer because there's more traveling during the academic year. There are all sorts of things. Bear in mind, though, if traveling causes a problem, the other side can simply ask the court to change the custody. Instead of it being a joint where you're traveling all the time, give me the full custody and you can have parenting time. And the court might do that if it feels that the traveling nature of the other person's life and job doesn't lend itself to a normal custodial parenting time situation. Remember, the key is stability for the child. Chaos is the opposite of stability. And if you can't see your kid or you can't see your kid regularly and you come in, at odd hours and, you can't expect a kid who's grown up in a normal environment with friends in school, and you can't expect that will accommodate you. You have to accommodate the child. If you have any questions about that, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.
248-588-3333. 248